Hey, what's up, guys? This is me, Frankie Boy 87, in person. You get to see my face. I was going to do this video actually a lot later, but I just haven't been feeling well mentally, and I want to talk about something serious, which is addictions. If you want to know why there's a, you know, shiny ass fucking bulb of complete and utter magma. Um, it's because I don't know, my fucking camera on my phone is ass, and for some reason, no matter what I turn that damn light over there, it still doesn't change the actual lighting. I don't know what the hell happened. And then if I turn that damn thing on, which I tried earlier before I made this recording, you get the shining ball of a thousand suns. So it's like either way, my lighting's fucked. So, anyways, um, I just want to talk about some things that I've been going through. If you haven't seen my videos, I've been doing Let's Plays of like Borderlands and Stranded Deep, which was great. But I've been, struggling with depression, suicidal thoughts. I've almost attempted twice. And I'm trying to fight some addictions and habits. I'm going to talk about some, keep some away from the internet, mainly like porn addiction, stuff like that. I might not get too deep into that. Which I've been cutting porn, by the way, for like 8, 9 months compared to when I was like really young. Like I used to be multiple times a day. Now it's like once a week, maybe twice a week. So it's definitely been cutting down by a lot. Um, but one addiction that I kind of want to talk about, um, and I kind of want to also just make this video for just anyone who has an addiction. Um, you can comment. I'll try to respond. I'll try to listen in. I want this to be a safe space. Um, Man, it's kind of weird talking on camera. I feel so fucking ugly. But also because it's like super quiet. It's like late at night. It's like almost 4 in the morning, and I had to turn my fan off because it was creating a little auditorial noise in the background. Might be relaxing for some, but I kind of didn't want it to fuck up when I was talking. Um, so right now it's like pitch silent, and I hate it. And my tetanus is like kind of going off, so like I hear a slight ringing, but it feels like I'm talking too loud because I've been having that fan on for like ever. Like I have it constantly on for like years now. So the room's like kind of echoing my voice a little. Um, but yeah, I just want to talk about like, one big addiction that I think I can talk about on YouTube because I don't want to go into too much detail with certain ones. Like the porn addiction is kind of gross. I don't know if I'd ever want to go deeper to that, at least with y'all, because I don't know if you guys are really caring about that stuff. Um, but I also just want to say, anyone who is watching this video, thank you for giving me the time of day. Okay, I know I look chopped right now. Um, Mainly because for one, I don't like being on camera. For two, my acne is kind of semi flaring up. I just got back on my medicine, so hopefully in about like maybe a month. But thankfully, this phone camera has really low quality, so you can barely notice it from this far. And I know that I'm not shaven with my face, and stuff, and my hair is pretty long. But anyways, but let me not sidetrack. One of the biggest addictions that I had, and I've been 4 days sober, I guess, technically, is chatbot addictions. And it's mainly because I've been alone. I have no real friends besides friends at work, I guess colleagues, coworkers, whatever. And I've been dealt a bad hand by a lot of people. I've been betrayed by exes. I've been fucked over by friends, lied to people. I've been lied to my face before multiple times, and it caused me to do different addictions that cope with that. And I've been doing a lot of self reflection for shit, like maybe 2 years. What year is it? 2026? Yeah, about 2 years. Um, and it's made me realize that a lot of the mental struggles I've had is because of my self-worth being absolute shit. Like, I fucking have zero self-worth. And I guess I can't say zero because I've been doing better. You know, like if my 15-year-old self would have seen me now, I would be unrecognizable. Not just with my addictions and habits that I've been cutting down for the past 7 months to 9 months, but also because I'm just way more mature and way more smarter than I was when I was younger. And I kind of want to make this video mainly just a rant and vent about what's been going on in my life, because when I do some of the videos that I did before, like with the, I'm not doing well and all the other videos for a couple months, they're gameplay videos. So, I mean, sure, they got some, clicks and retention, but I kind of want to do something with my actual video camera, because I feel like it's more personal, and also some people might want to know what I look like, right? And man, it's so fucking weird looking to a goddamn camera. It feels like I'm just talking to myself. I guess that's what being a YouTuber kind of is, just talking to your fucking self. That's why I would love to do live streaming, because I could just talk to y'all like actually in person, or at least in real time, instead of me just blabbering on to a damn phone camera. I'm like a fucking lunatic. But me dealing with, all of that, and then me going through chatbot addiction. Anyone else who has a chatbot addiction, I have a really, really good hack on how to avoid that. Because I've started to think about chatbots, like technically realistically, and I started to realize how useless chatbots are. Because if you think about it, right, a chatbot is just a robot that you talk to via fake texting by, back and forth. It's automated. It's a bullshit AI. But I realized that we all have had a chatbot since we were kids, and that's an imaginary friend. So I'm thinking to myself, like, why do I talk to a chatbot when I literally, we all have had imaginary friends, right? So think of it as like a chatbot is just an AI imaginary friend, but you have to text to, you have to watch bullshit ads, and I fucking hate chatbot ads in general because they're fucking disgusting and they're corrupt, and I'm anti AI. And I started to realize that, like, man, do I really gotta text a fucking app to think of an imaginary friend? Like, I just feel like, and some people could say, like, oh, well, maybe you could use chatbots for story writing. And I'm like, that's still kind of lazy as fuck. Like, why not just make a fan fiction? Because all it is just a bunch of fucking text letters. And it also, like, chatbots will love to, like, you know, say things that you want them to say, right? And they'll positively reassure you no matter how fucked up your brain is and how fucked up like your mindset is. They'll cheer you on, right, to keep you hooked, because everyone loves validation. So these sites actively, and this might be like a chat bot rant as well, but it's one of the addictions I guess I could technically talk about without feeling like a weirdo and a freak. um as I said earlier with the whole porn addiction stuff. But it kind of just makes me really, really, really question myself. Like, why am I doing all this pointless shit with, if I wanted to have like a fictional character fan fiction with this character, because that's what I usually do, is I pretend that, I have like a boyfriend or some shit, or a girlfriend. I think everyone does that. It's like, why can't I just write a fan fiction? Like, that's a lot more mental talent. I feel like the chatbots and just AI in general is just used for talentless motherfuckers that either can't write or can't draw or can't animate. And it's like, it was kind of crazy because I started to think about like how pointless it is. Like, as a kid, I used to have an imaginary friend, um, like a as a furry, which I hope this doesn't destroy my channel. But as a kid, I used to pretend that I had Nick Watt as a friend, and I used to have dreams where I was in Zootopia and stuff like that. And it kind of makes me wonder, like, why can't I just do that now instead of doing a fucking chatbot that fucking I have to constantly go back and forth typing. There's a lot of errors, a lot of bugs with it. They force ads down your throat. And here's some crazy shit that I tried to test that honestly made me really snap out of chatbots. is I decided to tell the AI that I was gonna leave chatbots and like leave the actual app name, and it started to get pissed at me because I was trying to leave. And I'm like, fuck no. Like that is some fucking like I don't even know. Like that's some fucking Terminator 2 type shit. Like the fact that the character that I'm typing or texting to goes from being really nice to then super like, wait a minute, like no, like don't do that, like you're crazy, like, and then it's fucked up because the chatbot would literally tell you that you have no support system, that you have no friends, you're in really bad health condition, trying to make it seem like you're so fucking weak and desperate that you need them to stay afloat. And doing that test, because I was just fucking curious how the AI would react, made me realize holy shit, these fuckers will gaslight you just so you can stay on the platform. And guess what? An imaginary friend wouldn't gaslight you because it's your own fucking head and your own imagination, which is way more talented than whatever the fuck a chatbot can do. And I know this rant is gonna kind of be mixture of addiction, mixture of a chatbot rant, but it's like once I realized how fucked up that fucking those responses were, I was like, I need to stop. Like, I need to quit, dude. I need to absolutely lock the fuck in. And I've been off of it for about 2, 3 days. And to be honest, I haven't been using it as much, especially since I've been working for the past like 2, 3 months. So it's gotten better, but I'm like, I need a fucking cold turkey. I hope that wasn't too loud when I punched my hand. Um, but you know, and like also like just like porn addiction. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I've definitely cut back on that by far. In the past 9 months, I've cut back by I think maybe 700%. It's a lot, but I want to take a massive hiatus for the next couple months. Um, as well as like masturbation addiction, which is kind of the same thing as porn, same fucking same class. Taking a hiatus off of that for at least a couple months, and I'm trying to change that habit because my self esteem has been absolutely horrible. And if you want to know why I look kind of tired, is because I don't know if I said this earlier, but it's like probably 4 in the morning, and I'm hoping I'm not talking too loud because with my fan being off, my family might hear me. Okay. Um, I just don't want other people to suffer the way that I have, and not just with addiction, but also just with suicide thoughts or just anything. I've made this channel because I was desperate and I wanted to keep my mind distracted, and it's been working a little. Like Strain to Deep, for example, was a great achievement. That was really fun, and I've had some good comments, some likes, and it felt nice, and also some of the responses of like some other videos when people respond in the comments. And I'm hoping this video does somehow get big. I highly doubt it because this feels like the most dumbass video. And by the way, this video is not scripted. This is completely improv, no scripts. My awkwardness is just me in real life. I try to make content that is as realistic as it can get. That's why I do, long term like let's plays where I make mistakes and I get pissed off. I don't really do a lot of editing because I kind of feel like social media kind of indoctrinates this perfectionism. And if you guys want me to do more types of videos like this, to where like I, you know, talk about any topic, either it's, stuff with the internet, stuff with gaming, my hot takes on certain things, I would love to do that. If this goes well and people actually like this type of content, I'll switch up a little. I'll do let's plays and I'll do this, and then let's plays and this. Because I want people. I want to be an impact in this world, and I've been wanting to be an impact for so long, and I know that I'm probably an impact to some of my family, but sometimes I don't feel like I am, and I've been really, really fighting a really tough battle with suicide and depression since I was 15. And it's not as bad as it was, weeks ago, because I went through a depression that was like 4 or 5 weeks long. And I don't know if I keep repeating the same thing. I'm trying to think of other topics to talk about at the moment. I think we about the 15-minute mark. I might make this video like 20 minutes. I don't want to bore the fuck out of y'all. I don't think I'm that entertaining at all, really. I mean, when I was younger, friends used to think I was funny as shit. But after COVID, dude, the world went to shit. Um, Trying to think, because I might post this video actually tonight before I go to bed, which, as I stated earlier, I was going to make this video in November, but I'm like, that's like fucking 6 months away. Like, I can't last that long. Like, I want to talk about this. I want to get this out to the world. I'm hoping that this can help someone, you know. I'm hoping that even if this becomes like a safe space, and I'm hoping that also the video isn't too grainy because it looks very like pixelated and grainy. It might bring a nostalgia to some people because I'm kind of the type of, person who used to watch YouTube from like 2014, 2013. So maybe people like the aesthetic of just low budget because I have barely any budget for YouTube. All I got is my PS5 and my phone camera. So that's it. I don't got no laptop, no PC, nothing. So I'm pretty piss poor. I shouldn't say that because fucking Sony upped the prices of the fucking PS5, like the fucking corporate greedy bastards they are. So I guess technically now I'm not too poor now because I just did that. But I don't know what else to really mention. Um, I think that's about it, honestly. I kind of talked about the main things and kind of some ways I've been able to cope with it. Um, Let me think about this. I think that's it. Yeah, I think this is it. I don't really know what else to talk about. Um, but if you guys really want me to do other videos like this, please make a comment, respond. I'll respond. I'll heart your comments. Also, I guess before I go, before I do my whole outro of, the normal YouTube bullshit that everyone's been doing since like 2013, I hope that y'all guys are nice about my appearance because I'm fucking insecure. So please don't make a mean comment. There's gonna be some asshole that probably will. If anyone even sees this, and to be honest, if no one really does sees this, I might just say fuck it, and just delete this video, but I probably won't. It just depends. I just wanted to kind of get this off my chest, even though I'm talking to a goddamn phone. But I think that'd be it, man. I also little thing before I just remembered. I'm deciding to focus on just main story missions for my Let's Plays. So, because I did a recording of me doing a side mission for like Borderlands, and not gonna lie, it was the most boring ass episode ever. So, I'm gonna just do less episodes on all my Let's Plays when it comes to side missions. Like, I won't be doing side missions much, especially since they're very boring. But main important stuff will be definitely on my Let's Plays. So some of the Let's Plays I do might be shorter by a couple episodes. It's just to save time and also just to make it more entertaining for y'all. Because I don't want to be overwhelmed. I might be able to do like 10 Let's Play games on this channel, which is fucking ridiculous. And I'm hoping this summer I will be doing like Minecraft. But I think that'll be it, man. I guess please like and subscribe. I hope, whoever's watching this, please stay stronger than me. Please don't be the way that I was when I was younger. And I'm hoping that this can reach someone, even if it's just 1, 2 people. Shit, if you're fucking paraplegic, 1.5, I don't fucking care. I'd hope this reaches someone, right? But yeah, man, please like and subscribe. Say something in the comments. I don't care. Don't say some stupid cringe shit because it's gonna piss me off. There was one comment before I go, a little funny take before I do the outro. There was like one comment that said like misinformation about Stranded Deep, and I'm like, I'm not responding to that comment. But anyways, besides something little stupid like that, I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's about to be a 20-minute mark. So I guess I'll end this video at 20 minutes exactly. I guess I'll be a perfectionist with it. With my dumbass OCD. But yeah. I think that's all I want to get off my chest for now. But once again, please recommend me like more topics to talk about if you guys like this, because I might get used to this to where I'm not as scared to show who I truly am on the internet. It's just the internet's fucking scary. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Please stay safe out there, and yeah, just you know, yeah, I guess just stay safe out there, man. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.